Recording in progress.
Hey everybody. First things first, Slim, 3,000 career points. You hit 3,000 career points on your
Oh,
free throws to end the first half.
thanks.
So just wanted to get your thoughts on that, especially, given kind of the path you've traveled over your career, becoming more of a scorer here in DC, just what that means to you.
I mean, I wish I would have got it with a win. I mean, it's just a blessing to be able to reach the type of milestone like that, and I'm really grateful that I got to reach it here at DC. They've really provided a space for me to just do what I do best and just getting downhill and creating for my teammates, but just being able to trust me, to go and score the basketball and be a primary option. I'm just really thankful for them and just thankful that I've reached that milestone in my career. I couldn't have done it without the people that I shared that floor with.
Shug, Emery, when you hear 3,000 career points, what do you think about that? What do you think about what she's been able to accomplish?
I mean, as a player, like that's amazing. So congrats to you. Um, it's just amazing to see her come in every day, work, and what she does on the floor is just amazing. And it's good to see her as our leader, pushing the tempo and being the player that she is. So really, really something to look up to. She's really a person to look up to as a basketball player. So congrats to her. It's a huge milestone.
Well, same. I just wanted to echo these guys. Like these are the face of the W. These guys are the face of the W, and it's amazing. They reach up to that point, that and we are part of it. And I didn't know. Thank you for bringing up, and we have to celebrate those milestones. No, definitely. Like these guys are showing up day in day out, and it's not easy to be in the microphones every day, every after game, every before games, like after losing like this, and they're amazing human beings. They're handling this pressure, and definitely needs to be celebrated.
I'm more proud of my 1,000 rebounds, but hey, you know,
Hey, you got a lot to
I
pick
take
from,
what I
right?
take.
Shug, sticking with scoring for a second, 7 points for you, perfect shooting. As a point guard, how are you thinking about your own scoring, and what are the coaches kind of asking of you as a scorer while you, step into that starting point guard role?
Yeah, I think it's just me coming out every day and just trying to have that confidence to look for my scoring as well as looking to pass. But as a whole, like the coaches are trying to get me to come out, bring energy, be a point guard, and run the team as best as I can. Whenever I have an open shot, take that shot. But really, I'm trying to create for my teammates and create for myself whenever I can. But just trying to stay confident within that.
Just one more, and then I'll share the mic. Slim, for you. You were guarding Tosh a lot out there. She's had that really strong start to the season. Just how was that guarding her, and what you kind of see on film from her before the game to get ready for that?
I mean, it's like I always say whenever the conversation come up about me and Tosh, it's like we played together for 1 year, so we've played against each other more than we have with, and we're used to that. Of course, it would have been cool to stay together, but we both, took our own paths, and it's just always good seeing another competitor on the other side that you know that she's gonna give her all every night, and it's always fun. It sucks when we lose, but for the camaraderie, I guess. But I want to win, like at the end of the day. So she got this one today. We'll see him next week.
Coach, in that third quarter, you guys go on that 7-0 run to start, and then all of a sudden New York responds in a big way. What do you think kind of happened in those moments that allowed the game to get out of hand like that?
Well, we make simple mistakes, and we miss a lot of layups, guys. Like it was a lot of bunnies that I think we found open looks, and we just couldn't convert the points. Um, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, we miss a lot of bunnies, which is part of the game, and we're gonna learn from it, and we're gonna come strong off of this loss, and we're gonna play them soon again. Now we're gonna respond to it.
You guys have done so well finishing within 5 feet of the rim, I think second in the league. Was tonight just one of those nights, or was New York doing something to maybe kind of affect that? I know they have John Quellins doing.
No, I
but
mean we were right at the basket. Like I mean, yeah, I don't know what else I
It
can
ain't
tell
no
you.
secret, Tyler. We just missed some shots. We had some bunnies. We had some good opportunities at the rim. if you look at the stat sheet, it's not really that far apart. It's makes and misses. Like, it ain't no secret formula to that. We just got to make shots, and we got to defend in transition. That's it.
And then somebody also just, how's your hand doing?
It's great.
Thanks. I'm Ella Brockway from the Washington Post. You know, you mentioned it. Aside from the layups, you guys were able to hang with this Liberty team for a lot of that game. How much, you know, how do you look at this game of saying, okay, we did a good job against the defending champs, but also, you know, it was a loss?
I mean, it was our first time seeing them. I mean, it's pretty much a, you know, lack of a better expression, like a heat check in the sense of just, you know, the temperament of teams. It was our first time seeing this type of physicality, this type of height across the board between guards and post. It was the first time we've seen an inside like it's a lot of firsts for us. It's not an excuse, but the luxury of that is that we get to play the teams that we've already played this season the next 4 games. So we're looking ahead to just, you know, fix our response from the first games that we've played these teams, whether we won or lost. Like, we know that there's some things that we got to fix against New York. They're the reigning champs. We have to understand that. Like, they're coming with a different caliber of basketball, and we have to, you know, play at our standard and raise it.
Well said.
Thanks.
Hi, this could go for any of you guys. Sonia is the first rookie in the WNBA to reach 100 points this season.
Rookie of the year. Sorry.
She's the first rookie in the league to reach 100 points this season. Can any of you just talk about, you know, what you've seen from her so far in general?
Go ahead. Well, I think we're very lucky to have not only Sonia. We have a lot of good rookies that we're very fortunate to have them, and they're doing a really good job day in, day out, come in and put in the work, and see them growing and learning. It's just wonderful. It's not only points, not only those things. We see a lot of different things that they're growing. They're reading defense, their defense better. They're applying the assignments and schemes well, and we see growth every day, and that's where we happy with. That's because that's our goal. Every day we want to get better, and those guys applying well so far.
Terrell from Junior Betting Pros. I just want to know, what are you telling the locker room with how youthful they are as vets of, hey, these are the defending champions. We're going to see them again next week. How are you kind of going to get them ready for this?
I mean, literally everything that I say to y'all, I say to them. I mean, they just the first to hear it. I think that was the first thing I said. I was just like, we literally see them next week. Not to have our heads down. I even said it in a huddle. I don't care if we miss the next 10 shots. I want us to be able to defend the ball and defend transition. And at the end of the day, that's all you can hang your hat on. It's like, yes, you can control your miss or your makes, but you really can't. You can control your effort and what happens after the miss or the make. And I want them to just focus on that. And that's what I keep telling them in the locker room. Like, it's all about how you respond. After something happened, what really matters is how you respond, how you bounce back. And they've done a great job, whether it's in game, the next game, or the next practice. I just tell them to keep their head up and understand that, like, even though we're young, it's not an excuse to grow. And it's not an excuse to make the same mistakes, because then that becomes a choice. So, yeah, that's all I tell them. I let them rock out. Keep their head up.
Slim, quick follow-up. Why are you prouder of 1,000 rebounds than 3,000 points?
I mean, I'm still striving for depoy, so if I can just add that to my campaign, then hey, they can't say I'm not rebounding. Trying to get a couple blocks there, a couple steals, but it seems it always comes down to the rebounding when they be like, oh, 6'6" is rebounded. They're 6'6". So I'm proud of my 5'9", getting 1,000 plus. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Get home safe. Great night.